Hello everyone. In this lecture, we will see that what is archetype. So archetype is archetype is nothing but it is the template for your project. Whenever you are creating a project, you select a project template or project blueprint for Maven, right? So archetype is uh, is required because it defines the standard of your directory structure for your project. So let us see how we can create the archetype. So all the Maven command starts with mvn and you can say archetype and colon generate. So when you run this command, so what it will do, it will give you the options which are related to the archetype, right? So it is saying we need to select a archetype which is by default it is 2309. Now here you can see we are having so many project template uh, when we run this command. So far 3627 these many archetypes are available, but it is saying that you this is the default number which is 2309. Let us see what is this 2309. So if I go and check this number 2309, so this is a simple quick start uh, Maven project for hello world kind of application, and that is fine for us. If you see, this is a uh, Maven Apache quick start. So this is the project Maven Archetype quick start, and Archetype which contains a sample Maven project. So if you want to start with this, then you can press enter or enter this number. If you want to go with some different type of Maven project, then we need to select accordingly. Because we are in the very early stage and we are taking DevOps point of view. So 2309 is fine. Okay. Or you can press enter also. So it will take. Now here it is saying what are the project uh, version you want to use. So alpha, beta, those we won't use because they are in the testing stage. So we'll take the latest version, which is 9.1.5. Again, I will press enter. Now there is something called group ID, project artifact ID, and the version. So those things we need to define for our project. So group ID is very much related to your package. In Java, packages are the collection of classes and interfaces. Okay, so if you have a, uh, knowledge of core Java, right? So package is the concept where you are having a collection of classes, interfaces, structure, etc. under one umbrella. So here I will simply say com.kmit courses. So whenever you are defining the package, then you specify the domain name in reverse order. For example, here I'm saying kmitcourse.com is my domain name. So I want to mention it com.kmitcourses, okay, in the reverse order. Then artifact ID is your project ID or project name. So let me call it as my project, okay. So at this moment, I'm just giving my project name. And then you need to specify the version of your project. All these entry will go into a special file, which is called project object model.xml file, right? So if you want to give another version number, you can type that number, for example, 8. If you want this 1.0 snapshot, press enter. Now package name, I want to give the same package name as the group ID, com.kmit courses. Press enter. Now it is saying, do you want to create this package? Yes or no? If I say yes, then my package is created. Now let us see that what it has created. What I will do, I will install a command which is tree command. Okay. So in this command now, if I run a tree command here, so you can see there is a my project directory get created. Under that mandatory file, which is pom.xml file is created. Under that, I not under pom.xml, under my project, there is a source directory. Under that, we are having two directories. One is main, one is test. This test directory is for the unit testing program, and main is for your source code. Now, under main, there is a Java. Under Java, our domain name com.kmit. So com, under that kmit courses, and under that my source code is there, right? And same thing under the test, we are having com, kmit courses, and app.test.java. Let us see what is in this app.java file. So if I say cat and my project and main uh, under source and then main and Java and app.java. So you can see it's a very simple hello world program. Okay. Same way, if you want to see what is inside the test, so I will say test. So this is a unit test program, which is always returning true because this is a sample project. It's not the actual project. Now this template is there. Now we can uh, run, we can modify these files, we can add our files, whatever we want to do. But as a DevOps engineer, we are just going to build this project. Right? So now, uh, so this is done, right? My project is created. Now, if I say cd and my project, so you can see that I have these two files, which is src and pom.xml, right? So if I say, if I want to run any Maven command, so it should be started with the mvn and it should be executed in the that folder where pom.xml file is there. You cannot execute a Maven command which is in which the directory, means in that directory there must be pom.xml. Okay, if pom.xml file is not there, you cannot execute the Maven commands. Okay, so commands we will discuss later. Right now, pom.xml file is also very important. We will discuss about that. One more thing I want to just add it here. For example, you want that everything is to be given in the in single command, like your group ID or package version, right? We call it GAV, G-A-V, G for group ID, A for artifact, and V for the version. So if you want that, whenever I use this Maven, I don't want to enter anything manually. It should be created automatically. So in that case, what I will do, I will run a command. So this is the archetype, right? So these steps I have given here. Now, what we can do, we can run a command. Uh, so we'll talk about this pom.xml. So this is the CI/CD friendly non-interactive mode. So here what I'm doing, mvn archetype generate -d group ID -d artifact ID. For example, I want to create hello world project, and the artifact Archetype ID. So we have selected Maven Archetype Quick Start and version, whatever version you want to give, and -d interactive mode equals to false. So it means that it will not ask yes or no. It will take yes only. So let us run this command. Okay. So this is basically CI/CD friendly command. So now if I go here and if I run this command, right? So now what it is doing, it has generated that project. If I say ls, so now you can see there is a hello world project. Now if I say tree and hello world, so you can see, yes, there is a hello world, pom.xml, and these files exactly same, only the name of the project is changed. And now instead of entering those values manually, what I have done, I have I have used the I have used that single CI/CD friendly command. Right? Now, so now next is that in next lecture we will see that how we can create by using Visual Studio Code. Okay, so that's it for this lecture. And in next lecture, we will go to our Windows machine and we will create this project in Visual Studio Code. Okay, so let's meet on the next lecture. Till then, bye bye.